So just cutting out to move these catwalks. That way I can give this a good slope. I've got some previous photos on here of what this channel did look like. So, come along now and I'll cut that line, fill in these washouts here, pull up the little bit of dirt that spilled over when I filled in the washouts. You can see it's still soft. Going along, I'm just not being greedy, just lifting my heel up a little bit. The whole point of sloping is to bring your bottom of your toe down here to bring the dirt back up. Some people, they'll cheat, they'll drive the heel in to bring the dirt up the top. It makes it look good like you brought a heap of dirt up, but when in reality all you've done is just cut the shape of the bank off. So what I'll do is I'll go along, I'll do like say 1 or 2 passes like this with the toe down in the floor, cut all of this stuff nice and straight, and then I'll then bring it up, so toe will come back in here again, and then it'll be a bit harder of a cut and it'll be shiny 3 parts of the way up, and then most of the dirt will be sitting probably between there and the top of the bank, and then it'll be just a nice windrow all the way up, and that's what it'll look like. So same as over here, they were just all washouts, and this bank was actually falling the wrong way in places, so it was falling back down this way. Most places want your material to fall away from your main channels. As discussed before, it's much easier and cheaper to go over and grab it out of the smaller ditch or roadside as opposed to desilting or excavating the whole lot back out. So I'm going to come along these lines here. This time I was fortunate enough to be able to grade all of this up first to a reasonable shape. And now what I'll do is I'll be able to slope back up and forth, just follow those lines that I just cut, and then bring as much of this as I can back up into there. That's a fair few passes there. Like that had all been left gone for quite a while. That's past the point of sloping. You'd be there for, 20 slopes just to get that back up, and most of it will peel back around in the water. The whole point of a slope is so you can slope a blade. It's mainly a maintenance grade. So say this downfall was to come, that's expected today about 40 mil. Now there's about probably 2% there from my eye, about 2-3%. It's a little bit steep, but better than what it was. Now when it does rain, it'll come down, it'll run down there. Now that's where you get the sloper and then grab those minor washouts before it gets down into the floor and unretrievable. That's what I call unretrievable. So all that's eventually just spewed out. You can fix the top of the banks, but it's still in there. Driving around. So you can just see the weight that is pulling me down there just with the light pass that I'm doing. Yeah, that's what it looks like.